This video will give you a quick overview of how to create articles using the article Samba system. This is the content area where you'll be writing your article. Over here we've got two tabs, step 1 and step 2. Step 1 is to get content from the own internal database, and step 2 is to supplement your article with some external web content. Over here we have possible headings and sentence transitions you can use as well. Now the whole thing is done through a drag and drop mechanism, so let's choose the niche that we want to write on. I will choose, let's choose exercise. So I choose exercise, and we see sentence fragments that are somewhat related to exercise. Let's choose a heading first, and we'll take this heading and we drag it in there, and becoming an expert in, and we'll complete that by typing the word exercise. Now we can start writing our article. I'll put our rich formatting bar on there. The way you should be writing these articles are to look for snippets in this code repository that resonate with the article you're writing. You never want to plagiarize or copy too much, so it's good to use this as a template. In that case, I dragged that sentence over to my article, as that's a good start to my article. I can now scan these content fragments for additional sentences that I find interesting. This is probably a good one. It ties in naturally to that. So far my article's coming along quite nicely. I now have my first paragraph. Let's start breaking this thing up. This will be a good sentence to get people motivated. Don't think, just get started now. And then of course this one here looks like a good disclaimer, and then we can add our own transition here. So let's look at the transitions that we have. So let's use the of course, and we can drag that into the right place, and we can just finesse the sentence a little bit and make it our own. And let's bold that as our heading. So far so good, article's coming along. I think we need to drag in a few more sentence fragments. Now remember to use this really for brainstorming and creating the basic skeleton of your article. No way would you be able to just drag fragments and create a complete article. You do need to apply some of your own spin to this to stitch them together nicely and really make the article yours. Think of this as a way to get past writer's block. So as I scan for some additional sentence fragments here, I see one that I like, and I just need a lead in over here, so I'm going to call this things to consider, and let's rename that as type of exercises to consider. And once again I'll drag in that sentence that I saw that I liked. There's two of them there, so it really starts completing my article very nicely. Just scanning through the text here to find some additional things that I might like to use. Now I'm purposely doing this somewhat slow so you get a chance to actually read these sentence fragments. As you get used to this, you'll be able to do them pretty quickly, and you can always move them around later. The idea is just to quickly get some level of thought process going. So it's another nice sample exercise, riding a bike to work, so I'll put that in there as well. And let's see how we continue my article. That's a good concluding sentence, and I'll use a pre-canned header, conclusion header. So really have a pretty good article coming along now, and I've done this simply by dragging in pieces of content from that repository. Let's mention something about diet and nutrients that goes along with every exercise program. Use the transition and use that sentence, and then I will just finesse the sentence a little bit. Now we can go look at some web content if you want to see how to fetch external content. So you can enter your key, and to avoid getting too much store information or commercial, I like to put the word information as an example. So I click the fetch and it shows me a couple of web results. Let me click one of these, fitness begin, and as I click it, it'll actually retrieve it there in a window for me. And obviously you don't want to plagiarize here. If you're taking 2 or 3 words, of course, it's fine. If you take more, you should always attribute the site you're getting it from. So I added that you should be joining a gym. It came through with some formatting information, so I would like to just cut that, and then you'll see here there's a little trick. I can cut it and then I can paste it back without formatting. And then it keeps the style of my original article. So there you go. I think my article is good to go. So you can now select it all. You can choose to do a spell check if you want. Otherwise, what you should do is copy this, and now you can paste it in a Word document or directly on your blog. Thank you for watching.